from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the top clubs in the American League face off in a potential wild card preview. Next. Zach Logue, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now in the box, Ryan Keane. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, he's running. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Zimmer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And that will end the inning. Orioles held in check there. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Dakota Hudson will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pedro Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That is first. The third baseman.
So now to the plate. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Ramirez is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One and one, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Zimmer, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play, 16 homers and 65 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. We are still scoreless. So now into the box is Javier Baez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, runner back safely. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken, now it's 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. To second for one, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Joey Gallo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And stepping in, Harold Ramirez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 54 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped up the line to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter,
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Gene Green comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Santander trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First delivery to him.
Ball.
Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-1 home.
No, inside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to bat will be Donovan Solano. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Slow roller left side. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate now, Ryan Keene, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
First pitch on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
1-2 to count.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Pedro Hernandez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bradley Zimmer stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Mullins able to track it down for the third out. Indians leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now back, number 31.
Now to the plate, here is Cedric Mullins. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Flores barehanded. Out. Hey now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 24 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a liner. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
11, 1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Orioles lead one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Next up is Harold Ramirez. Flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. This for the second baseman, Solano. Reined in. And there are two away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a sinker not close as this misses down and away for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Striding in is Gene Green. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Goldschmidt ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out. Thought we might have our first score there, but it was not to be on the play at the plate. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Tyler Stevenson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Now here's the first offering.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Non-competitive pitch. Count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line hard deep into left. Meadows is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Playing 11.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Indians.
At the plate now is Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back. The catcher, Austin Hedges.
So next to hit is Austin Hedges. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-1.
2 balls.
Boy,
One
what a
strike.
time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls.
Well, that's
2
a
strikes.
surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Pedro Hernandez.
Next is Pedro Hernandez, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. A ball and a strike. Lifted into the air out toward center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Keene. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Keene rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Up next, Tyler Stevenson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1.
Down, ball.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. So now here is Bradley Zimmer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Popped him up. Stevenson is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up, Austin Meadows trying here to plate the tying run from second. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No. 1-0.
Count. Here it is. Left side, but well foul.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Playing 2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Zimmer, the runner at second with one away. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Sonny Gray takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Harold Ramirez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. 1 there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Trevor Stephan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to bat, Joey Gallo will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch on the way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Left fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now back. Second base. Donovan.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Gene Green, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
You know,
ball,
because this is
no
just
strike.
a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That's the ball.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
1 out, nobody on. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Ro.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. And there he goes towards second.
A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Green, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Pedro Hernandez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 1-0.
Yep.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Full count.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way down the first baseline. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Indians strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan Keane.
Ryan Keane.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Ramirez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in next, Ryan Mountcastle, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, here is Cedric Mullins. He's set and the pitch.
Be right.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bradley Zimmer. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Now the 2-1. Ripped down the line. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
People always talked about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
No, that's the ball. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Go.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Javier Baez. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 2 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. Lorenzen is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
The pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next to hit, Chris Bryant. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball. No.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0.
Ah.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Tyler Stevenson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. skied into very shallow right. Ramirez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Devin Williams takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Now at the plate is Harold Ramirez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready now is Paul Goldschmidt. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch.
Ball.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him
2
nervous.
balls, 1
Hit
strike.
the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ramirez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Gene Green.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gene Green. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Now the first pitch.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is the changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Baltimore Orioles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dakota Hudson earns win number 7 on the season. Devin Williams wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I even hit the bottom over, that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just having a home.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.